What's up? Wild Runs here for the first round of Worlds FPO. Let's get into it. I have to say I'm recording this at Worlds on my phone, so the normal production quality may not be quite the same. So right off the bat, I think it is pretty clear that these conditions were not very favorable to really any of the players. It was raining the entire front nine for lead card, which basically means that it was raining for everybody else as well. And when it rains at this course, it is pretty tough. There were so many points that I was just like, man, this sucks to even be a spectator. I could not imagine trying to throw a very focused drive in weather conditions like these. But overall, I would say all the pros on lead card and probably chase card did pretty well. But there were some exceptions, and I think we should start there. All right, so the people that did not do very well that you might think would do pretty well, starting off would be Ella Hansen, +5. Definitely not the round that she's looking for in a course that definitely favors distance. Sayananda also +5. Katrina Allen +5. Maybe a little bit less shocking there because even though she is a world champ, her recent play just has not been elite levels. I definitely thought that she had what it takes to win a world championship, but she was just all over today. There were so many points that she jammed in like a 60-foot putt almost, but it just kind of bounces out. Her upshots weren't that good. She's had a lot of moments where you knew that she was not as dialed in as she usually is, and I think she was definitely giving it her all. She was pretty focused, so I really don't know what to attribute it to. It probably just is that this course doesn't really favor Owen's playstyle. There is a lot of distance and a lot of shots that require dead straight, like 400, 450 shots, and that's not really Owen's expertise. So even though about only one stroke separates these three, I think it is pretty clear to say that over 5 rounds, anything can happen, so they're right around the same area. So starting out would be Missy Gannon. There was so many points that I thought she was just going to maybe falter, hit a tree, go out of bounds. But overall, she just had so much fight in her. Sure, her drives weren't the best. She missed a couple of putts that we kind of expect her to make. Overall, she was making a very good push towards a lead card and trying to fight Kristin. And I think her confidence levels were pretty sky high. There was no point where I thought she was not in it. And for me, I definitely think that if Missy is feeling confident, then she is definitely somebody that can make a push towards the win. All right, so these next two I have not seen anywhere on the round today, so I can't really speak too much for them, but that would be Kat Murch and Valerie Manduhanu. The real showcase from them was putting. With Kat's 100% circle 1 and Valerie's 50% circle 2 percentage, they were just lighting it up on the putting green, which is definitely required for a course like this. So this definitely leans towards a good push in the lead card for round 2. But last up, we got to talk about Kristin. And I would say watching her today, there was no point that I thought she was going to choke, that I thought she was going to give up strokes really. She had a couple, really the only falter that she had all day was just a couple of bad upshots. She had a few drives that weren't dead center. And then on hole 12, on her upshot, she had a very weird fall, kind of twisted her ankle a little bit that I was a little bit afraid that might be more of an issue. But she persevered expertly on the back 9, so I do not think this is any issue at all. Overall, I think she is just so dialed. She doesn't need a caddy. She is that good. She is just 100% dialed in for this moment, and I think it really shows. How much ahead she is from FPO, because there was just no point that she where I thought she was ever going to give up the lead. And even when she was fighting for a par save, she jams it in. So overall, I think her confidence levels are sky high. Her putting is sky high. There were so many putts that just watching in real life on these uphills were just madness. So I have to say, it's looking to be a lock for Kristin to be another world time champion. So with that, what do you guys think? Did you have any shocking revelations? Do you think Elva's going to persevere better than she did? What do you think about the solid second and third placers? Are they going to make a push? We'll just have to see. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe. Wild Runs signing out. Peace.
That's fine.